swamp knows all about death.
Midnight, 2 a.m., calls of death, sudden impact from a 63-foot drop.
All right, you guys, let's get into where the Crawdads sing and decipher some numerology. So this is going to be done in multiple parts as usual, but this is part 1. So the first date or number we're going to decipher is 10/30/1969 or October 30th, 1969. This is the day that they find Chase's body. Whenever we see a 10, we're talking about a new level of experience, a new spiritual experience. So you have to keep this in mind whenever you're leveling up or having to endure something new. It can come with great difficulty and hardship, but it is a new level and it is the perfect ground for growth. Next, we have 30. Now, 30 is a number that indicates, because the 3 paired with the 0, a profound physical manifestation. My best examples are a change in lifestyle, a change in physical appearance. These are profound physical changes or manifestations. Here, an example of a change in lifestyle would be Kaya becoming imprisoned. That is a severe change in lifestyle. It's not a positive one, but it doesn't have to be positive. It is any time that your physical world is shaken to the core or changed drastically. That's what we're talking about when we're talking about 30. We're talking about being blamed, being accused, being imprisoned. So it's a change in lifestyle. Next, we have 1969. So because there are 4 digits in this sequence, we're going to decipher 2 digits at a time. So the first 2 we're going to decipher are 1 and 9. 19 is a number that indicates a being manifesting completion or a being navigating the realm of 9 in order to achieve the resonance of 10. This means that this being is having to go through circumstances in order to achieve completion in certain aspects of life, in order to move forward, in order to level up, to free themselves. This is the number of freedom, right? You have to end certain things. You have to overcome certain things in order to move on to a new level. That's what 19 indicates. And when we're pairing it with 6 and 9, 6 pulling in a 9 typically indicates death is near, whether it's death of a certain chapter in your life or actual physical death. Here it's actual physical death. So these 2 paired together mean that freedom is coming from death. And when you total the entire sequence, you get 29. 29 is a number because 2 pulling in a 9, the way someone relates to the world, someone's mindset or a certain connection is coming to an ending. Typically, it's going to be a profound connection, a powerful connection, a connection that shapes and heavily impacts someone's life. So here we're talking about a soulmate connection. It doesn't have to be a good one, right? But it's a powerful connection coming to an end. And it's associated with death. It's associated with freedom. It leads to imprisonment, but it also helps Kaya achieve a new level in life because she is now free. She's free to fully be who she wants to be without threat. Now, the next sequence I want to decipher in this part of the video is 263. So anytime you have an odd number of digits, you isolate the first digit to get an understanding of the overall resonance of the sequence, and then you assess the remaining digits 2 digits at a time. So we're isolating the 2. This lets us know this is associated with some sort of connection, some sort of mindset, okay? But then you're talking about 6 and 3. We're talking about the number of the personal life or the domestic life, pulling in a 3, totaling 9. What this essentially means is that diurnal matters are bringing an ending, and this ending is associated to some sort of connection. And that makes perfect sense in this situation because it's the 63-foot drop, which is how Chase dies. So we're talking about this diurnal connection coming to an ending. And the total of this sequence is 11, which is also the number of the soulmate. Stay tuned for part 2.